Hi, welcome to Free Spirit and welcome to my gold foil deck collection. Okay, so I don't have every deck that has gold foil, but I have quite a few. Every single deck here I have a close-up review on my channel if you want to see each and every card, but I just wanted to, I was inspired with my latest holiday purchase of the Tarot Black and Gold edition. I just did a close-up review of that if you want to see every card. That inspired me to just pull out all my gold foil decks, especially in this holiday time. I love bling on my tarot cards, I really do. And it just made me think of all my gold foil decks and to whip them out at this time. So I'm just going to show you a couple of cards from each deck so you can see and browse through. And if you like any of them, you can always go over to my channel, to my close-up review playlist, and check out the tarot decks there and see every card. I have tons of decks on there, and I still have a lot more to post, but there are not enough hours in the day. But I definitely just treated, I literally just put a close-up review of the Tarot Black and Gold edition. This is exquisite, huge box. It has black felt inside, a huge guidebook as well. It's an amazing collector's item, or even if you're starting out and, I don't know, you want to treat yourself to an amazing deck. Well, kind of you have to know the tarot pretty well because there's not keywords or anything on there, but what a gorgeous deck. So I showed the inside on the other close-up review, but this is the backs of the cards. The backs of the cards are flat. It's not glittery, but you turn it over. They're not gold gilded either, but there is a little gold sparkle that kind of pops through, if you can kind of see. Maybe you can't even see here, but it kind of pops. Well, not really. There's no gold foil gilding. I wish there was, but look at this gold. I was seeing it felt like a museum deck. It felt, I'm just so happy I treated myself to this. So I'll just show you a couple of cards from here. We'll go through, but this is textured. It's almost raised, so it really gives a lot of light and shimmer. And you'll see throughout the cards that, say with the Fool, some of it is flat gold. This is called the Black and Gold edition, but it's really like an all gold foil Rider-Waite-Smith deck that you'll ever see. This part is flat gold, and then the background is textured and raised almost, so it really captures the light, if you can see. But it's all gold, and this is just the black outline of the image. It is just exquisite. I felt like royalty with this deck. I felt like I had a museum piece in my hands. It's just beautiful. I mean, this is literally, I just got it tonight. I just posted a close-up review of the entire deck, but I'm so glad I didn't hesitate. It was very hard to judge what it would actually look like from the images I saw. Even the images on Amazon, they almost looked like yellow or mustard. It didn't really look gold anything. So let me hurry through. I mean, I'm not going to show you everyone. Let's shimmer. Let's go through really quick. If you want to see every picture, you can go to the actual close-up review. But just to give you an idea, just really, really stunning and shimmery. So I just wanted to show, see, all of this is really, really showing. And this is all gold too. It's just flatter gold, and this is the real sparkle gold. Just exquisite. I can't explain how exquisite this is. Ace of Pentacles. So again, this is the Black and Gold edition that just came out, that you can get anywhere now, but I mean, it's just really, 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 really pretty, and I'm so glad I didn't hesitate because I really didn't know what I was going to get. Oh gosh, look at that, Ace of Swords. It's just exquisite because this whole background is the part that's raised and has that design in the back, so it really captures the light. And then this part's all flat gold. Really gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So this is going to be the Tarot Black and Gold. It comes in exquisite packaging. I don't like those cards. Let's flip to the nicer ones. And Queen of Swords. I love that. But really beautiful. And again, these are the backs. And it's the same size as the Universal Tarot, Golden Universal Tarot. Same size. But it comes in this huge collector's box. That's just gorgeous with a really nice guidebook and velvet plush inside to keep your cards really safe. I just took it out because it's going to be very crazy to... oh, and here, the very last card shows all the gold foil, Masters of Gold Foil, Visconti Tarot, which I'm going to show you, Tarot Nefertari I don't have, Golden Tarot of the Tsar I don't have, Golden Tarot of the Renaissance I don't have, the Klimt Tarot I do, I'm about to show, Golden Botticelli I don't have, Golden Universal Tarot I have and adore, use it all the time, Golden Marseille I don't have. Golden Art Nouveau I just got. Exquisite, exquisite. In fact, let me show you that next. That was the one that I just, so this is my latest I just got tonight that inspired this video. That is this black and gold edition. It seems like an all gold, literally all gold foil Rider-Waite-Smith deck. The one I just recently got, I mean, just maybe a week or two ago, the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot. Oh my gosh, I had this on pre-order. That's how much I love the Art Nouveau Tarot. This is just exquisite, exquisite if you love Art Nouveau Tarot. So let's just pull this out, which comes with the regular little white booklet. It's the usual from them. Okay, so the backs of the cards are really pretty, and these are the backs of the cards. Again, they're not gilded. These gold decks don't seem to be gold gilding. I don't know if they thought it was too much or they're staying away from the gold gilding. I would have loved if it was gold gilding. That would have been really nice. But it's just exquisite to me. I love, love, love. I've used this, so this will not be in order. I'll just flip around, but look at, I mean, look at the shimmer of the gold in here. If you can see the lovers, I mean, is that pretty? All in here, it's all that gold in here. And again, it's like that rich gold. It's not, it's just seems so beautiful. There's something about a gold, this is my favorite card. That's on the actual box itself. I love, love, love Temperance. Look at this. Just so beautiful. And the gold back here, really, really gorgeous. I love it, love it, love it. Three of Cups and the gold in here. And again, I just feel so rich. I feel like I commission, like I'm royalty and I'm commissioning somebody to make me a deck when I get a gold foil deck like this. It's just beautiful. And I love Art Nouveau. I just find it exquisite. I mean, even the cards that we don't like to see, I like, they're pretty. Sorry, some of these are, look at this, Ace of Swords. Just so gorgeous. The colors are gorgeous in this deck. You know, the black and white gold, it's not colored. It's just black and gold. This has the colors with the gold. I mean, look at the Fool. I mean, it's really, really, really pretty. I mean, I was blown away when I got this deck. I just found it so gorgeous. Look at the Strength card. It's just so pretty. The minute I got it, I started using it, and oh, it just felt so rich to use, and I love the colors. Like, look at this color in the background here. It's just really gorgeous. The Star card. Just how pretty is this? Because you have the colors with the gold. I really can't get enough of this deck. Even look at this card. I mean, who likes to see that card? But when you get it with this deck, it's pretty. It's just pretty. I can't, sorry, it's like I said, I used it. The minute I got it, I started using it. Look at the Ace of Cups. I just, look at the gold in there. I mean, this is just so pretty. I really was blown away. I think I even called the close-up review exquisite. Just exquisite. Look at this. The pentacles. It's just so pretty to me with the colors and the golds. And again, the gold is rich. You know, it's like a rich gold. It would help if I turn some of them around. But see, even these cards that you don't particularly like to get, they're just so pretty with this shimmer of gold. Yeah, everywhere I go, look at the gold. Just really gorgeous. I mean, I just really, really love this deck. So this one, again, was the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot, and that's the backs of the cards. And again, they're not gilded. And it's too bad. It would have even been nice if this was like a shimmer gold. Can you imagine? See how the white borders here? If that was a shimmery gold, oh my gosh. Really, really pretty. And you know what's so funny is sometimes I feel like, oh, I could do that, you know, with my little metallic pens or something. Or I don't know. But every time I try to gild a deck myself or add something jewelry or more silver or gold to it, I really mess up my decks. It's almost like, ooh, sorry about that. I messed it up. So I'm a little hesitant to do that just because I'm not very good at it. I tried it once. I have one deck that I did. I still to this day regret it. It's my Energy Oracle deck. I regret it. Okay, which one? My first deck I ever got gold foil. Let's go to the first one that I always got was the Visconti Tarot. And even though I don't really use it, I just treasure it. You know, I had to have it because, you know, it was like the first tarot deck, and I found it really exquisite. But I don't use it because it doesn't have images on the pips, and I really do prefer having imagery on the pips because I feel when I do a reading, I'm using a weird, you know, a different side of my brain when I do a reading. I get in the zone, and if I have to look at a pip card and try and figure out what that is again, it takes me out of the other side of my brain for some reason. But I find the backs of the cards just exquisite. Not gilded. Again, they're not gilded. Oh, that was the extra card. Sorry about that. But see what I mean? Like the here. Okay, so if I get this, I'm counting what's on the pip card. It throws me off of being in the zone. You know, like not that I can't figure it out, but it takes me in a different zone. But look at the back of the gold. This is all gold. And there's something about having the Visconti deck. I mean, the original, you know, the first that we know of deck, tarot deck. And I really, you know, had to have this. So I think this was my actual first gold deck, gold foil deck. And ever since that, I've just been drawn to the bling. Drawn to the bling. See the pip cards? It's easy when it's 3 of cups. I mean, you get that right away. But when it gets more, I don't know, like this, I'm like, okay, wait, what is that again? And then I'm out of the zone. It takes me out. But, yeah, I mean, it really gorgeous. Some of the pictures I actually don't really like that skeleton. But just the gold, it's really a pretty deck. And I love the back. I love pretty backs of cards of my decks. And to be honest, just to quickly flip, most people have seen this deck, but it's really pretty with that with the gold here. And Visconti Tarot in gold foil is just really beautiful. And I love the backs of the cards. I just find this so rich looking and beautiful and ornate. And I mean, look at all the images in the back and in the corners. I just find this really exquisite. So I really love it. I don't use it often, like I said, because the pip cards don't have images. But, you know, I had to have the first tarot deck, the Visconti Tarot, and in gold foil. So once I had that, I think the next one I had that I use all the time, Golden Universal, one of my favorite all-time decks, tarot decks ever, that I use all the time. I mean, I've used this since the minute I got it. Most people have seen this deck, and I like the backs of the cards are really pretty. I love that it's black. It's, again, not gilded, but it does have black borders, not white, you know, on the outside of the design. Really pretty. I even like the specks of green in there. But I find the gold in here so pretty with the vivid colors, and I find it so clear. The minute I got it, I read so clearly. It, like, cuts right to it. And the colors are gorgeous. The blues in here with the gold is gorgeous. I love the black border, like I said. Just exquisite. This is one of my all-time favorite versions of any deck. And the gold foil here, just in love. I mean, the minute I got this deck, and I gotta say, it stays in pretty good shape. I mean, this has been worn to death. I can kind of see on the edges, you can see it's been used a lot. But the faces hold up, the gold holds up, and see, and some of them, it comes purposely, like, not completely filled. That was like that before. It didn't wear off. I don't know why they chose that as a design, because it automatically looks like it's coming off the gold foil, but they did that on purpose. That was how I got it. But look at the 8 of coins and the shimmer of the pentacles. You know, I don't know. I love. I love Universal Tarot in all its forms. I have every version of the Universal Tarot, I have to say. The premium, the professional, the regular, you know, the regular I always found it the clearest of the Rider-Waite-Smith decks. I really, I just love everything Universal Tarot. I don't know why. The imagery is very clear to me. I love the colors on most of the decks. Oops, sorry, but I use it all the time. Look at all this gold in the background of the Fool. Shimmer, and here it's textured, so it really picks up the light. But look at the blue skies and then the speckles of gold. I just find it so exquisite. I mean, I did from the minute I got it, and it reads very clear, and I just find when you have the gold foil and the colors like the blue skies, gorgeous. Oh, here, what I was talking about the gold. See how purposely this came like that, and I almost wish it didn't. But they designed it that way. But I mean, look, the pentacles are actually gold shimmer, which I adore, which I almost want to doctor my other decks to have the pentacles glistening like that, but I'm afraid to doctor up my decks, because every time I try, I really botch my decks up. I'm not good enough. But look at this. I love the Nine of Pentacles. So I won't get carried away. I know I'm spending a lot of time on this one, but I really find it, for a gold foil deck, this is probably top of the line, one of my favorite, along with the Black and Gold edition, which blew my socks off to have a Rider-Waite-Smith version, all gold. But this is just really, really exquisite and very clear and imagery with the gold foil and colorful. And there's nothing, I mean, I just absolutely love using this deck, and I really love it. I really love it. I also really love that I can use this deck for men and women. Like, it's not a particularly feminine, overly feminine deck, and a lot of my decks tend to be very feminine. But I feel like it can read anybody, you know, kind of thing. Okay, so I love, love, love. That was Golden Universal Tarot. I love this side. I always love to store it with this side. I love, love, love the Golden Universal Tarot. Okay, so the next one, I showed you the Art Nouveau. Oh, so let me show you the Klimt Tarot. So I got the Klimt Tarot. I've always loved Klimt my entire life. I loved this, the Kiss. I've had pictures, Klimt art, you know, in every apartment and every home I've ever had. I've just always, since I was a teenager, I loved Klimt. So when I saw the Klimt Tarot, I don't normally use this deck. I did it more but just because I love Klimt, to be honest with you, almost like a collector's item. But I just love him so much, and there were a couple of his paintings in a tarot card I had to have it, like the Kiss, and another card in here I absolutely love. This is the backs of the cards, again, not gilded. None of these are gold gilding. Some of the pictures I don't even really like this one, you know, especially this is the Fool. You know, probably why I don't use this deck. It doesn't really lend to the actual meaning of the tarot. But if you like Klimt, here he is. Interesting talking to him. I love, you know, his art. I love the gown, the shimmer, and the gold foil on his artwork. Look at this, the Kiss with gold shimmer. I even bought a picture and put it in a frame of just the Kiss that had some gold shimmer in it. I had it for many, many, many years. This is like the ultimate couple picture. It's the ultimate love picture, the Kiss. So I just thought that was exquisite. There's another one in here that I absolutely adore, but you'll recognize some of his artwork in here. But again, it doesn't really lend to the image necessarily of tarot, and maybe that's why I don't really use it. And some of them are not pretty to me, like that one with the skeleton, like the head and the hands, and it's not this. I love this painting as well. I had a picture of this as well. I really love that. And this is the Ten of Cups. It almost reminds me of the Three of Cups, but there are 4 people in there. But I just love, and the gold shimmer in his artwork. I mean, so yeah, so this is the Klimt, and there's a lot of gold running through here. Just really pretty. But again, I don't use it really, to be honest. I don't really use it. I just treasure it because it's Klimt. And I love his artwork. So it's more like a vacation when I'm looking at it, like I'm looking at paintings in a museum or something. But really pretty. So again, this is the Klimt Tarot, and this is the backs. And again, it's not gilded. So that was the Klimt. And then, so those were 5, I believe. Yeah, so we have the Tarot Black and Gold edition, the Golden Art Nouveau, Golden Universal Tarot, and the Visconti Tarot. And then just as a bonus one, not that it's completely gold foil or anything, but I wanted to give a little bonus. I chose the Ethereal Visions because it is really beautiful and has gold foil running through it. See the gold foil? It's not as running through, but there is gold foil running through this deck, and it's a really beautiful deck. And again, it's a deck that I absolutely think is gorgeous. I don't use it as often as I should, you know, considering I think it's so pretty. Not gilded. This is the backs of the cards, and I'll show you how it's gold foil running through the outline. Look at how pretty. See, it's probably in order. Yeah, I mean, I like never used it, but I just find it so pretty. I did a close-up review. Maybe that's why it's still in order, but I haven't used it since. It's a really, really pretty, look, the High Priestess, that's what's on the box. It's really pretty, and it has that gold foil in there. Actually, there's more gold foil than I thought. I thought it was just the outline. It's in here, too. Really gorgeous. It's a really, really pretty deck. the strength card, kind of like Art Nouveau-ish with the gold foil kind of style, but really pretty. I mean, I should use it more often. I don't know what my problem is. I just tend to reach for the same decks. Look, and I love the illumination in gold down here. It's a real, look at this. That's what blew me away. Look at the temperance. Look at the wing, like, look at this back here, the wings. Oh, gorgeous. Oh, I love it. You know, every time I look at this deck, I'm like, why am I not using this? You ever have those decks where you're just like, it's almost too pretty, you don't use it as much as you should? I don't know, but look at the sun. This is really gorgeous. I need to start using this deck more. Look at how beautiful that is. That is gorgeous. Oh, I'm glad I chose this as the bonus one. Yeah, this is exquisite, and there's a really gentle energy to it too, with the tones of it are very gentle. This is gorgeous. I have to start using this. Oh, look at this, 10 of Cups. Look at the up here, the 10 of Cups like this. Really pretty. I'm glad this video kind of made me refine this deck and re-like it. You know, you kind of forget about your decks. You have so many after a while, and you tend to use the same ones over and over. I just find this really pretty, and there is a lot of gold foil in here, much more than I anticipated. Really, really beautiful. So this is Ethereal Visions, and this is gorgeous. Even the Eight of Swords is pretty. Queen of Swords. I like the color tones. Ace of Wands. And look, the hand is gold. This is really pretty. I don't know what my problem is. I have to start using this deck more. It's really pretty. Oh, actually, yeah. I mean, I used it when I got it, and then I put it in order for a close-up review, and then I never used it again. This is really pretty. So this has been Ethereal Visions, Illuminated Tarot. Really, really pretty deck as well. Oops. All right, so that has been, hold on one second. I just hung up on them. 20 minutes in at the very end, I'm hanging up on anyone who calls. So this has been the gold foil deck collection covering 5 decks plus 1 bonus, the Ethereal Visions. Gorgeous. And again, this is the latest that inspired this video, the Tarot Black and Gold Edition, the gold foil Rider-Waite Smith deck. I mean, this is just stunning. This is what I got tonight. This is why I'm doing this video, to show the gold foil collection of the decks that I do have that have gold foil. So if you're interested in looking at every single card, you can always pop over to my channel and then look at every single card and the individual close-up reviews. But this is just an overview. If you love bling and you love gold foil in your decks, I just find it exquisite, and I feel really rich when I have gold foil in my decks. I don't know why. I feel like it's a museum piece that I commissioned somebody to make a deck for me or something. I just feel, it feels like really decadent and rich. There's no other way to describe it. That's how I feel. So bring on the gold. Bring on the gold decks. I just love it. And I wish I knew how to gild my decks, you know, in a good way. I would be a little more daring to, if you know how to gild your decks very well, I would definitely gild most of these with gold, because that would just be exquisite. I'm just scared. I'm scared. I still regret what I did to a couple of my decks, trying to gild my decks. It really dribbled all over the place, and yeah, I did it to, yeah, I do. I don't know if I have the confidence to do it. I'm scared. So good luck to you if you decide to gild these decks, because that would be gorgeous if you do gold gilding on these. So this has been the gold foil deck collection. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love all of them. This was my last purchase. The Golden Art Nouveau is exquisite. The Universal Tarot, Golden Universal Tarot. This is like my number. Like if I had to pick just a handful of decks, I would definitely take this one with me. And again, like some of them, like the Klimt and the Visconti, I don't really use that often, just because, again, this one doesn't have images on the pips. I prefer that. And the Klimt, I was more a collector, because I love Klimt. But this was beautiful. So yeah, this has been my gold foil deck collection and showing my latest holiday purchase treat to myself. So take care. Thanks for joining me over here. And I hope you enjoy your decks too. And have a good one. Take care. Bye-bye.